There's a number that changes everything. Not $1 million, not 500,000, $100,000. And most people have no idea why this number hits different. They just know that the people who reach it never seem to go back. Today, we're breaking down exactly what happens to your money, your mindset, and your life the moment you cross $100,000 invested. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why Warren Buffett himself said getting to your first 100K is the hardest financial milestone you'll ever hit. Stay with me, because this one is going to change how you think about every dollar you have. Here's something the school system never taught you. Most people think building wealth is a straight line. You save a little, invest a little, and slowly, steadily, the number goes up. But that's not how it actually works. Wealth building looks less like a straight line and more like a hockey stick. Flat, 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 flat. Then, boom, it curves upward almost on its own. And that curve, it almost always starts around $100,000. Here's why. When you have $10,000 invested at a 10% annual return, the market average, you make $1,000 that year. That's it. $1,000. You probably won't even notice it. But when you have $100,000 invested at that same 10%,
you just made $10,000 without working a single extra hour, picking up a single extra shift, or doing anything differently at all. $10,000 generated by your money while you slept. That's the moment the game changes. That's when your money stops being something you manage and starts being something that works for you. Let's talk about compounding, because everyone says it's powerful, but almost nobody shows you why in a way that actually lands. Imagine you invest $500 a month, starting at age 25. In year one, you contribute $6,000. The market adds maybe $600. Your total? $6,600. Not very exciting. By year 5, you've invested $30,000. With growth, you're sitting around $38,000. Still feels slow. But here's where it gets interesting. By year 10, you hit $100,000. And from that point forward, the math starts doing something almost unfair. Because now, you're not just earning returns on what you put in. You're earning returns on your returns. On your returns, on every dollar that compounded before this moment. At 100K, a 10% return gives you $10,000 a year passively. At 200K, which you'll reach faster than you think, it's $20,000. At 500K, $50,000 a year without touching it. This is why the first 100K is the hardest. Because before you reach it, you are doing most of the heavy lifting. After you reach it, your money starts pulling its own weight. Here's something nobody puts in financial advice articles. Crossing $100,000 invested doesn't just change your bank account. It changes you. Before 100K, most people see investing as saving. They're setting money aside, hoping it grows, secretly wondering if it's worth it. Every market dip feels like a personal attack. Every red day feels like proof that maybe this whole thing was a mistake. But after 100K, you start to understand that dips are discounts. Because now you've watched your money recover. You've seen $8,000 disappear in a week and come back as $11,000 2 months later. And that experience, that lived experience, rewires how you see money permanently. You stop spending emotionally. You stop trying to time the market. You stop caring what your coworkers think about your used car because you know something they don't. You have a machine, and every month it gets bigger, and every month it works harder. That shift in mindset, that quiet confidence, is worth just as much as the number itself. Let's get practical for a second. After $100,000,
3 things happen that most people don't expect.
Number 1. Your monthly contributions matter less. Before 100K, your savings rate is everything. You are the engine. After 100K, the market starts contributing alongside you. If you invest $500 a month and the market returns 10%, the market is now adding almost as much as you are every single month. By 200K, the market adds more per month than you do. You went from solo sprinting to running with a partner who gets stronger every day. Number 2, you start thinking in percentages, not dollars. Before 100K, a 1% market move means almost nothing emotionally or mathematically. After 100K, a 1% move is $1,000. A 10% year is $10,000. Suddenly, the market feels real in a way it never did before. Number 3, options appear that didn't exist before. Down payment flexibility, career risk tolerance, the ability to walk away from a toxic job. 100K invested isn't just a number, it's the beginning of leverage, life leverage. The kind that lets you make decisions based on what you want, not just what you need. Now, here's the part most videos skip.
Getting to $100,000 is genuinely hard. Not because the math is complicated, but because time is involved. And time is uncomfortable. You will watch friends spend money you're investing. You will drive a car you're slightly embarrassed by. You will say no to trips and dinners and upgrades. And the account will grow slowly, painfully slowly at first. Month 3 will feel the same as month 1. But compound interest is not interested in how you feel in month 3. It's playing a longer game than that. The people who reach 100K aren't smarter. They aren't luckier. They aren't earning 6 figures from day 1. They just refused to stop. When it was boring, when it was slow, when everything in their environment told them to spend instead. They kept going. And one day, they looked down at their account and the number started with a 1 and had 5 zeros behind it. And everything changed.
So, where are you on this journey? Whether you're at $0, $5,000, or $80,000, the math is on your side. The machine is either already running or waiting to be started. And the only real mistake is waiting another month to begin. If this video gave you a new way to think about your money, hit like, drop a comment with where you're at on your journey, and subscribe for more videos that break down money in a way that actually makes sense. I'll see you in the next one.